जिनकी सुनगाराची जगपुरी दरबारी झाली खूप युवाची ही नटली तटली जशी उमटली चांदणी रंग मोहनी मी यौवन बिजली पाहून तिजली इंद्र स्वभाव बसाई अप्सरा
Hello everyone. Hello, hi, and welcome back to Chess Room. This is Sayantan Chandra, and today here we are. The tournament has already started. I know 5 rounds is already done. Probably the fourth round is going on. I wanted to come in late because it is a 15-round Swiss tournament, so that is going to be long, and commentating alone for that much time is very difficult. So I decided that I will come in a bit late so that I can cover the whole tournament and don't get tired at the end of the stream, because speaking for this much time alone is very difficult. So let me see who are here with me. Hi Dimanshu Desai. Hi Orkos Chess World. Hi. Okay. Seems like অর্ক চেস ওয়ার্ল্ড দাদা আমাকে মড বানাবে মড বানাবো উইল মেক ইউ মড okay, let's see. So here we go. Let's get into the tournament straight away without making much further ado. 5 rounds, fifth round is going on. This is a 15-round tournament. So at this point, I can see Mitra at 4.5, who has just won a tournament yesterday worth 4 lakhs, worth 1 lakh. Sorry, and let's see. Indian Elephant is playing Sindarov, so we can watch that. At 21 seconds are left on the clock at this moment, and this is looking to be a very uh, interesting matchup because whites uh, and white won. Yes, exactly, white won. Okay, so because after queen f7 check, king h8, queen h8 check, this it's a mate. So white has already won this match. Uh, 18 more rounds to go. Uh, Vaishali, okay, Vaishali is playing. Let's see this. And she is apparently not in a good position. She is not in a good position with only, she's a bishop, 2 pawns down, and white is bishop h3. Okay, no, bishop h3, bishop e4, and now bishop h3, bishop d5. Okay, bishop d5 and king h3. It's a draw. It's a draw. It's a draw. Okay, so this gave me insane a draw. Vaishali is Pragyananda's sister, who was part of the Olympic gold winning team of India. Uh, okay, Shankadip Maiti আমাকে লিংক দাও. Okay. Hi, locker guide 14, locker guide underscore 14. Okay, I don't know what does that mean. Okay, guys, like the stream, guys. Let's see what are the other games going on. Chess Ram, yes, I'm a very big fan of Chess Ram and his endgame play. Uh, okay, I just clicked on some other game. Yeah, this one. Oh, this is Dana as well. So maybe uh, not much of, only few games are going on, like 5 games are going on right now. So we'll wait for the next round to start, and let me just get into the chat quickly because I cannot see the chat at this moment. Let me see. Here I am on the chat. Thank you, Himanshu, for liking the stream. Okay, let's see. We are still waiting for the this round to be over, and not many of the. Uh, is there any good games going on? Interesting positions? Doesn't seem like any interesting positions in this. The matches that are going on, you can see on the screen the matches that are going on. The four matches remaining. Uh, we are five rounds are done. This is the fifth round going on, and uh, we're waiting for this to be over. I'll just get a bottle of water for me. Yeah, sorry for that. I just forgot to take it because it's very important while I was speaking. StreamYard being the uh, Shankadip, this is I'm not using StreamYard, and if you want to come onto the stream, it will be very difficult for me now to set up everything. So maybe not today. I'll stream in the night, like at a 8 or 8:30. I'm planning to do something, so you can come on at that time. Uh, Only two games are going on at this moment. Yes, like subscribe, guys. Those who have not subscribed, kindly do subscribe to the channel. And we are waiting for this round to be over, and not so much of good games going on. Just playing on. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see what is the situation up there. Xenophilus Love is leading Alexandrov. Who is this? We have not seen him in India. Alexis Alexandrov from Belarus. Okay, he's playing. He's in the second spot. Sindarov is at the third place. Mitrova is fourth. FM Srihari LR is at the fifth place at this moment. Arunok is at ninth. Thunderbolt. I am Thunderbolt is who? Let me check just quickly. Aditya Mittal. Okay, Aditya Mittal. Thunderbolt. Aditya Mittal is at 10th. Sherlock is playing. Okay, Sherlock, I don't know who is he. He also plays Aguntuk. Sayantan Das has lost. Infinity Stones has also won. Infinity Stones is, I guess, Swam's Raja Ritvika. Okay, so he's also playing. Interesting, guys. Do check out the video Raja Ritvika, Mitravo versus Raja Ritvika. I have uploaded a video last night only. There was a very beautiful game which Mitravo had to win in order to uh, win the semi-final, like at least draw the semi-final and take the semi-final to the Armageddon stage in the Summer Runner invitation. And do check out for that game. Mitro played an exceptional game against Raja DPR in that game. Anyways, the matches have started, and let's see who all are playing whom. Okay, let's see. This is interesting. One versus two. Xenophilus Love God versus Xenophilus Love God is Divya Vera from Peru. He's rating 2506. And he's playing Alexandrov from Belarus, who is rated 2600. So this is going to be an interesting matchup, guys. Let's concentrate on this game. Uh, okay, C into D4, and now maybe C into D4. E into D4. Sorry, my bad. E into D4. Bishop into C3, B into C3, Bishop B7, then Rook C8. C4 is played. This is the weak pawn that Black was trying to target. So White pushes the pawn to C4. Maybe he'll go for uh, Bishop B2 and then something like D5 to open up this diagonal. Um, Bishop E4 is played. Black is going for exchange. He is trying to exchange the double bishop advantage that White has, because this bishops can be very dangerous while attacking. So he is trying to set it up. Rook C8 is played and Rook C1 is replied. What what is the probable plan that Black has? Okay, Knight C5. Interesting. Interesting. Now knight E2 and then knight E4, I guess. I mean Queen E2 and knight E4. Okay. Uh, 95. maybe something like, okay, so black can play something like queen e c7 and go rook d8. Okay, he goes queen e7, not coming in this file. Rook e1, rook d8. Same idea, guys, whatever I said, but then he opted to place his queen on the e7 square instead of c7. Now queen f3, probably planning this. So maybe this or this, sorry, this or this is the moves that are possible here. Queen b7, interesting. Queen b7, supporting this knight on the e4 square. And now white, yes, 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 sorry, sorry. Uh, okay, okay, okay. Hopefully we are now back. Now hopefully we are back. Are we? Extremely sorry, guys. Extremely sorry. Extremely sorry for that. I guess my internet just blew up for some time. I don't know. It just keeps happening. Okay. So let me see what happened in that game. Mm, 94 was played and 95 queen e7 rook e1 queen f2 queen b7 h3 was played, and then knight b6 queen f4 b5 c5 and knight c4 knight c4 d4. And now this is the position that has arrived in this game with, I think, this is a backward pawn and knight has a very good position on d5. This pawn is weak, obviously this pawn is weak, but then black has this file to play with, maybe rook b1, and a3 also is under attack, so maybe queen a2, maybe, I don't know. But then this knight is very strong here on d5, though white has a passer on c5. Now targeting this pawn. This pawn is now hanging, guys. This, how will you protect this guy? I don't see any ways to protect that. Okay, so he takes the a3 pawn, but now this pawn is a passer. Black has an outside passer as well, so maybe that can be a choice. Not so sure about what black can play here. Queen b4, interesting. He's going for the exchange because if you take, my idea is I'll go back to knight c6 and attack, create pressure on the. Uh, yes, he goes for that. Now if you go back, I cannot play d5, so I'll go knight c6, maybe rook d5, create a blockade, and create a pressure on the d5 d4 pawn. Okay, why not rook d5? I don't know. Okay, so he's protecting the a7 pawn. That is the point. But now this, but you cannot take on d4 because after, okay, you can, uh, because I thought that rook a2 and rook d2 will pin this and you cannot go back because d7 will be hanging. But then the point is I have the point e5 and I can protect on d4, so that is also a point. So I think he just wasted two moves here. He could have directly gone with rook d5. Anyways, he's going for the attack on the king side, maybe king g7 and then rook h8. Okay, so he's bringing the king on, and white is down on time, guys. White is down on time, if you can see. Devansh, I've made you mod. I've already made you mod. Okay, so g4, uh, take, and now I like black's position because now rook c7. Now I can free this rook and maybe come this side. Okay, but then white is getting the H file. He's also got the B file. So this is an interesting matchup, guys. Uh, rook king g7 is played, bishop a7, rook c8, and now rook b7 is coming in. So this is going to be tough for black to handle because now white is getting entries into his side. With knight into a5 is played, d into e5, rook into e5. take and check and take on a7. Okay, no, he goes for this because now the idea is uh, okay. Now maybe rook a7. Yes, rook a7 is played. King e8, king f6, king d6, king e6. So, so what white is trying now? This is attack. If you go rook b5, I'll go king c6 and rook e5. I'll again come back to rook king d6. Interesting. Take, take, king b5, king d7, take, king f3, king b4, king e4, king e3, take, and this I guess is better for black or no? F4 exactly. Take, and this is ending in this. This ended in a draw. So the first board ended in a draw, guys, and there are okay, so let's watch this. I am Hari versus Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt is Aditya Mittal, and Hari, I guess, is Hari Krishna. Yes, exactly, guy. Hari Krishna LA, that is Hari RA from Tamil Nadu. So this is a matchup between two of India's youngsters. Aditya Mittal is black and white is Hari Krishna RA from Tamil Nadu. Uh, Interesting in game. White is a pawn up and is going for the now. King f5 is coming. King f5 and then rook into e5, e6. So maybe rook into e6. Why not? I don't know. Oh, guys, if you if you are taken with I'll just show you guys why not rook into e6. If you are taken with rook into e6, king g5, king g4, and this g5 pawn was going. So now the and it was coming a check after rook into g5. There was a check on g6. So now after king on f6, when you come to king g4, I can go to rook e2. That, that is the point. And this has ended in a draw. Okay, so let's see if any other matches are going on. Uh, these are the three matches going on. I'll now let's see. Devansh, hi Devansh. So 8 people are watching. Guys, like the stream, guys, like the stream, and subscribe if you have not subscribed, and hit the notification bell uh, to to stay updated with the content. Okay, let's see what is the situation up there. Sri LR is at the fifth position, guys. So he's playing well. FM Sri LR. Shrek Trevit is also playing. Thank you, Chessworld, Orko. Infinity Stones is there. Let's see what is our Rakesh Kumar Chena is also playing, guys. He's at fifth position. Singham Dance is Pranesh M. Yes, yes, yes. Mitravo has lost this round against Sherlock. I don't know who is Sherlock, but he has lost. Vaishali has also lost in round. Aryan Varshne is there as well. Aronnok has lost also this round. So this is a very strong tournament, guys. Chase Deep. Okay, so Deep Sen Gupta is also playing, guys. Deep Sen Gupta. GM Deep Sen Gupta. Nilash is playing. Uh, FM. Okay, so there are a lot of players. Okay, so this is IM Rajdeep Sarkar who is also playing. CMO OMK, that is I guess Kushagra More. Yes, I guess Om Kadam. Sorry, my bad. That is Om Kadam, not Kushagra More. I just get confusing between the names. Let's see. These are the three games that are going on, and this is IM. Okay, that is over. So let's see. These are the games that are going on at this moment, and let me see the chat. Okay, no one is here. No. Guys, who do you think is going to win this tournament? There are a lot of players playing. Let me know in the chat who is going to win this tournament. Who are your favorites? Like, who are you rooting for? Let me know. Let me know who are you rooting for in this tournament. Three games are still going on, as you can see. So, any favorites, guys? Any favorites you have? You are supporting that who might win this tournament? Let me know in the chat. Okay, so the round starts in 19 seconds, and let me see where is Shaptashi. Shaptashi is also playing. He's my friend. Yes, exactly. He is playing. He's also playing, and so is Kostov. Isn't Kostov playing? Yes, Machu Picchu is also playing. Let's see. Machu Picchu is playing. Yes. Where is he? He's at 96th position. Okay, so he didn't have a good uh, start to the tournament, I guess, at this point. So he's going for the dragon. So let's watch Machu Picchu, guys. Kostov Kundu of West Bengal. He's a very strong player, and this he is gone for the dragon. Let's see what he plays. He's thinking. He's taking his time after Bishop C4. The theory is Bishop D7 exactly. Long castle. Now he takes knight into D4, D into D4. Okay, so he's going for the. He's not playing knight into D4. He generally used to play knight into D4, Bishop into D4, and then Rook B8. But now he has Bishop E2 is a very unusual move, guys, because knight Bishop B3 we have seen. So probably the idea is same whether I go back to E2 or B3, but now Queen A5 comes in, King B1, and now knight E5 with the idea of knight C4, Rook C3, the general ideas of uh, Sicilian dragon. So he comes to Rook A8. Interesting, interesting, guys. He is not going for the orthodox moves that we see in a general. Now he's taking on d4, and now he'll go. Okay, he goes for bishop e6 with the idea of take on c3 and queen a2. So what you can play here is b3, but that weakens this diagonal. That opens up this diagonal, not weakens. Weakens the dark squares, obviously. These dark squares. If you play b3, these dark squares are weak. Mm, Knight d5. Okay, queen into d5. Now probably he can take on d5. Take. Okay, he's taking with a bishop. Why did he give up the double bishop advantage? I didn't get that. If you he goes for knight d7, you can take here. I will play b6. So take, and now this pawn is a point of weakness for white because maybe c4 can come in, but I have always breaks like b5. a6, now b5 is the idea. Stopping c4 and then maybe knight b6 and knight c4. So this is a very comfortable position for black. He goes for c4. Now the problem is, yes, exactly. You cannot go to knight c5 because b4 moves like b4 is coming. So he goes for knight f6, guys. You didn't say me anything, guys in the chat. Who are your favorites to win this tournament? I'm waiting for your answers, guys. Whom are you rooting for? Let me know. Knight f6, and now if knight e4, rook d4, h6. Didn't get the chance. Okay, so he's fixing the pawns on the light square and making this bishop bad, guys. Now e7 is a point of concern, so he is supported with this. Now the knight will come jump to rook into e7. Rook into e7. He blundered, guys. He blundered. He blundered. He blundered. He blundered here. Kosovo blundered here. And king f6, rook e2. Knight e5, rook e7. So that is not possible. So here Kosovo is in trouble after blundering a pawn on e7, as you can see, guys. Uh, okay. Uh, and what others? How to bail out of this position? I don't see any move. How to bail out? Rook c8 maybe. But what is the problem with rook c8? b6, bishop f5. Doesn't look good for him, guys. This doesn't. It's likely hard to say who will win in such a big tournament. Yeah, I know, I know. I just asked for who are you rooting for? Like who do you want to win this tournament? Like there are a lot of players playing, so who do you want to win this tournament? Like who it if like I want if I see Mr. win this, I'll be very happy. Knight take take. Now Kosovo is in a defensive mode, guys. Total defensive mode. He's planning to come rook f5 or probably make way for his queen, king to f5, which Kostov stopped with rook e8. And if you see, guys, white is a pawn up here in this position, but it is very difficult for like he's finding it difficult, not very difficult, but he's finding it difficult to break through. Like he has not got any plans. He's looking for some plans. Like the plan he went for is a3 b4 exactly, and then maybe uh, okay. So if you go e4, b4, did he just provoke b4? Exactly, exactly. Bengal থেকে কেউ জিতলে ভালো. Yes, we are rooting for players for Bengal, but this is a very tough tournament. So let's see. B4, uh, AB4, AB4, and 97. Rook F3, Rook A3. I don't know. Okay, take. And now where does the? I don't know. I didn't understand why did Kosovo go knight c5 even after knowing that B4 is coming. I didn't understand this at all. Bishop c6, rook knight d8, and now rook e8 is not possible. Sorry, is threatening of checks and some counterplay. So the true Naman, true. I agree. I agree. Rook f3 is played, so he's protecting the h3 pawn and also protecting rook d1 check with rook d3. So that is the idea. Now you cannot take this knight is very bad, guys, over here. Now rook d3 because the knight has f6, knight f7, and the only way that it can go out right now f6 exactly. Now knight f7, knight f7, knight e5 is the idea. Maybe king b3, king a4, king b5 can be an idea. Rook e7, king f8, and rook b7. Knight e5, rook b6, check. Black has some counterplay, guys. This is not so difficult, easy to win. Knight into c4, rook b7, cutting off the king. b5, probably. Yes, b5. Okay, exactly. Now these two pawns will fall, guys. And I guess if black can sacrifice this and if black can sacrifice this knight for this pawn, then he can probably have something from this game. Now the idea is rook g8 check. Rook g8 check is the threat, guys. Okay, now if you go rook g8 check, king g8. What? Exactly. Oh, okay. I thought that rook b1 check and this is falling, but the problem is that after check, if you take b8 queen is a check. Okay, king b6. He's trying rook b5 check, and now this bishop b5. But then knight d7 check is there, guys. So he'll play king c7. 9 seconds. Kosovo has 9 seconds now. Queen. I'll go for uh, g3. Take. Rook g8 check is there, guys. So white black needs to be careful. Yes, f5 is played. King into d6. Knight c4 check. King c5. Oh, king e6. Okay. Now f4 check. Oh, not d6. And this is completely winning for white. Okay, no. Okay, and finally Kostov resigned. Okay, so 7 rounds are done, and these are the any good matches going on. Okay, interesting. Let's see this, guys. This is FN King NV. I don't know who is he. His name is also not here, so let's not go there. So this is an interesting game, guys. Let's watch this. Let's watch this because it's Queen Knight versus Queen, and these are pretty. And now this can be very tricky. What happened? Check now. Check and okay. They're just he's just giving checks. That's it. Now check. King d1. Check king c2. And now yes, no checks. And now white will start with a lot of checks. And okay, guys. This is going to be an interesting. Let's watch this. Let's watch this fun match. The black is trying to probably black has nothing to lose because he's not probably going to lose from here, so he's trying to manipulate, and after trying for probably this is going for a long time, and after trying it for so much time he just gave in and the match ended in a draw. Okay, so 6 FM Srihari LR is leading with 6 and 6.5. uh, Thunderbolt. Aditya Mittal is up there at 6 with 6. I am Dieselbot. Who is this? I don't know. Hari Krishna LR is also here. Sindarov GM is also here. Uh, okay, guys, shout out to Dhita Brothos and Orkos Chess World channels. Do go and check them. Uh, uh, and okay, guys, I guess I've said that, and please don't anymore. Don't tell me to promote your channels anymore. I have said it. You can go and check out Tito Protos as well as Orcos Yesos channel. And please, now we can just concentrate on the game for the time being. And 10 seconds to go for the next round to start. Infinity Stones has come up. So has Aguntuk is also there. Uh, Arun has also up there with 5.5 points. So this is a tough tournament, guys. Rakesh Kumar Chena is also playing. Okay, let's see which match do you watch. Let's watch this, guys. Thunderbolt versus Shrug David. Uh, uh, Thunderbolt is white is Aditya Mittal and black is Shrug David. Shrek David, I guess, is David Gorkosi. Okay, that is it. As you can see, he is David I forgot his country. Israel, exactly. Okay, knight b5. Probably this has come from what? I just missed out. E4. Okay, so this has come from interesting. Now after queen d6, white has a connected pass pawn in the center. So that is a permanent advantage if white can exchange the pieces and go into the endgame. That is a huge advantage for black in this position. Sorry, not for black, for white, because he has a connected central pass pawn. Probably take a knight e5 is the idea, but I don't think he'll give up the bishop e2. And also white has a double bishop advantage, guys. So I like white's position, maybe bishop d3, and he has good elements to attack. But black is also coming into the center with knight e4, and now maybe knight f6. But then bishop d3, and this knight has no place to go. I didn't get the point of this move knight e5, knight e4. Sorry. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, queen h6. Interesting. Interesting, guys. Okay, so he is now this knight has to come back, and then this queen is misplaced. Maybe you can go f5, but I don't think that is a good move. Mm. Okay, so he goes for knight f6, but now this knight is a bit misplaced. You can come rook a e1 exactly. Now probably knight d6, knight d6. Okay, he takes rook into f3, and uh, bishop d3, rook into f3. What is the problem? Knight g4, rook h3 is there. That is not the problem. Then what is the problem? Why is white taking so time to think? Is there anything that I'm missing out? This rook is weak. Knight g5. Okay, no, knight g5 is also not a problem, because if you take, I take back, and here. Okay, so knight g5 is coming after, guys. So if you take on f3, I have knight g5, and this rook is under attack. So if you go back, I can play something like knight g4 again. Interesting, interesting, guys. So this is very black has launched a very good attack, and okay, so he takes with the pawn. So he takes with the pawn, guys. And just a second, and let me see knight d2. Oh, okay. Probably knight d2 was a stronger move there. Yes, exactly. So that instead of knight g5, knight d2 was so if you had taken with rook into f3, I would have gone with knight d2. And now, if when you take with e8, I take back on e8, and you cannot go back to f1. And now I have that move on rook e1 check. Now the bishop on d2 is now the knight on d2 is like trapped or something. I think so. I think so. Wow. What do you do here? What do you do here, guys? Uh, Knight f3 check is also not possible, because rook into f3 simple. Okay, no. Knight f3 check, rook into f3, rook e1 check, rook e1. uh, and you have nothing else here. So, is he simply losing a piece, guys? Is he losing a simple piece? Black is taking his time. Uh, In the meanwhile time, those who are watching right now, if you have not liked the stream, kindly do like the stream and subscribe to Chase Noob and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our content. Okay, let's see. Interesting, guys. Now, I guess Black has no other way but to give up the. He's just losing up it simply. He's calculating, but I don't think there is anything, and he's just going to. I guess this is done. Okay, so he takes on and he plays queen h5, but that is a failed attempt, I guess, because now knight g4 and this is protected. I have double bishop, queen g2, knight e3 probably, but then bishop e3, rook e3, and you have nothing. f5 equals for f5, but what about rook f5? Okay, rook e1 check, rook f1. I don't know. He just gave up another pawn. Knight e5, knight bishop e6 check, and this is completely lost, I guess. And Aditya has time, and he's taking his time. Aditya Mittal is taking his time again. Gorodowski, and he's a very famous player from Israel, guys. Very strong online player, as you can see. Okay, let me see what is it. Okay, okay. Uh, and this is lost. White has won. 59 games are still going on, and this top game is already going on, guys. Between uh, okay, and Ruvesh Rostami. I don't know who is that. Let me see. Okay, that is Ruvesh Rostami. He's a chess GM from Iran. He's a 1110 rated player from Iran, and he is leading the tournament at this moment. Not he's at the fifth position, but he was leading the tournament at this moment, and he is a double bishop versus Rook b2 check, and he's probably winning this match as well. Rook d2, and Srihari has no much time in his left, and he's also down a piece. Double bishop versus a rook, which is very very strong, and he's also pawn up. Let me see what happens. This is a very very good game going on at this moment, guys. This was a top game that was going on before the round started. They were the top two leading, like one or three or one or two, something like that, and now they are placed respectively fourth and fifth, and it is a top game going on. Uh, and rook g5, d4. Interesting. Black has not yet king e7. He's now bringing the king. That is the point I was making. That he needs to bring his king in this game. But then the king is also cut off by the rook on c6. So that is also a punja. And then white blundered, and white ultimately blundered, and that is gone. Intro music. Intro music was. Uh, it is a mashup of cradles and uh, just search Cradle's mashup with I forgot the Hindi. Just it's a famous mashup. You can find it in on YouTube. Uh, okay, let's watch this GM Super Chess versus chess player Parikkar. This is a very interesting game, and it ended on a draw. So even before I could say something, it ended. Any other thing that is going on? So there are 6 matches going on. Copyright free, yes, copyright free. আমি তো এখন অবধি কোনো copyright attack পাইনি, আমি এতদিন ধরে use করছি গানটাকে. So that is copyright free, I guess, because they have not. Uh, it's a copyright free song. Go on, if you want to use it, you can use it. That's a very good song. Let's see. These are the games that are going on at this moment. Lada Sri Siri is Shankhadeep is also playing Rini. As you can see, Shankhadeep is playing Rini. Rini is Shoptasi's sister, guys. She's a very strong player. At around 1600, she is doing well in her career at this moment and improving. He has improved very long in the recent times. She. So these are the games going on. Like six games are going on, and these are the six games. So I'll focus on the top four that is going on and take some rest. In the meantime, uh, let me see what is going on in the chat. Sorry for that. Anyways, so let me see what is the situation up there. Rose of Rostam is leading with 7.5 points out of 8. Excuse me. Dieselbot. Okay, let me see who is Dieselbot. His name is not here, so we cannot see. Dieselbot is in second position. Third position goes. Um, he is at third position. Is Thunderbolt. That is Aditya Mittal, Alexandrov from is also there. Hari Krishnan ARA is also there. Srihari Heller has lost one. Indian Elephant, he has also come up to the ninth position, eighth position. That is R.L. Lakshman. Sindarov is there. Nilash is there. Sayantan Das is there. Shrek David is also there. Infinity Stones, Raja Ritvik, he has lost two games as I can see here at this point. Ferocious Line is also here. I am Zubar. I've not seen him. Who is he? Okay, Artyom Zuritsky from Russia, St. Petersburg. He is also playing. A lot of players. Vaishali has lost two matches and drawn one. Kushagra Mohan is also playing. So very strong guys. Rakesh Jena is 6 out of 8 as well. So one more game is going on. That is Shankoti versus Rini. An interesting game, guys. Let's see this. Let's see this. What happens? And Rook G8 mate. Okay, no. So black. Okay, no. Okay, so who is white? Oh, Rini is white. And if now this is coming in, okay. So white can win this. How can white win this? Okay, he's going for the draw. She's going for the draw. Couldn't have she converted this? But now this is a draw, guys. This is a complete. It's a draw. So this round is also over, and after the end of 8 rounds, let's see, 30 seconds to go, and we have 5:30. Okay, so the next round is starting. 1 versus 4. Let's watch this, guys. Agumtuk versus Alexandrov. Alexandrov is, I guess, the Alexis Alexandrov from Belarus. That is he. He's playing Sayantan Das. Sayantan Das is white. And this is a Berlin, guys. Okay, no, Rylopez. Sorry, not Berlin. My bad. I, and this is the main theory of 92, 91, 93. Excuse me, sorry. Now b3 is played, preventing knight c4 and also making the square for the bishop b2, bishop 1 b2, knight c6 is back, bishop d2, queen b6, and there is a line, guys, where you can take everything and then play bishop e6 and d5, which is pretty equal for black. Yes, not here, but then after queen b6, knight f1, take, take, bishop take, so that gains a tempo. Not probably not now, but somewhere in between where black is not get white is not getting a tempo, white can black can probably take everything on d4 and then go bishop e6 and d5. That is completely equal position, and black has get all the equality in this game. That is the idea that black mainly tries in this kind of positions. Knight b4 can also be a choice targeting this bishop on b1, but then bishop b1 is also a square for the. Yes, he takes on d4. Now that this pawn is cannot you cannot take on d4 because I have two supports with the knight on c6 and the queen on b6. Maybe knight f1. Yes, exactly. Knight f1 is played and they d5. I said you guys that that is the main idea for black. Probably he goes for bishop e6 and d5, but then he here Sindarov, sorry, not Sindarov, Alexandrov decides to go d5 directly instead of knight e4. Now if you take and take, I have a central pass pawn, but that is a weak pass pawn because the isolated pass pawn on d4, but probably strong enough because now my bishop is sorry, now my bishop can come to f5 if you take with take. Okay, so he goes for bishop d3. Interesting. Bishop e6 maybe, and then rook c8. Also, he could have taken on d4, d4 c4. Probably he would could have. Okay, no, bishop d4 would have resulted in bishop c5 and target on f2. That was the plan. So he goes for this, and black has played bishop f5 exactly. Probably he'll go for move a3 exactly. He was targeting knight b4 and knight b3 and then knight f2. So white prevents it a3. What are the other pieces? Okay, b4. Interesting. If you take, I take back. If you don't take back, if you play a4, I go e5 probably. Not then b5 square will be given, so he'll not go with a5 probably. He can go with knight f5 is also okay. So he prevents with his weak bishop on f5 with bishop g6. Now the probably his plan is knight c5, something like this. Exactly. Rook c6. Whoa. But then what after this? Bishop f5 is also coming. Rook c8. Uh, I I don't see anything good for, like, I guess he was his position was deteriorating, so he just decided to give the exchange up so that he could gain something from to like save the position. Knight. What about queen f2, guys? Isn't queen f2 a choice? Yes, exactly. And resigned. He just blundered. He just blundered. Let's see what are the other games that are going on still now. Uh, okay, Srihari LR is playing Sindarov, and the score is 8-7, guys. You cannot see on screen. They have earlier faced 8 and 7. That is the score right now at this point of time. And knight f5 has been played. White's position does not look good, and black has some coordinated pieces. He has 94, and that is he is he's going good, guys. Uh, Probably, I don't know. And white is down on time. So now take, take, knight a4, h6. He prevents the back rank weakness first. Sri Hariyalar is playing very strong guys in this tournament. Knight a4, or maybe knight a6, knight b4. Okay, so he protects the pawn on. Okay, he goes for d3. Interesting. If you take, take, knight d3, queen c8, not a choice. Knight d3, knight d3, rook d3, rook d3, but then knight d3, knight d3, you have rook c1. Take, take. Okay, 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 okay. A lot of things going on. Rook c4. White is down on time, guys. White is down on time. Now you can take out f3. Rook b8 check. Now rook f7. Knight e5. Take. Knight g5. It goes for knight g5 with the aid of knight e4. Yes, exactly. It goes for knight g4 now. b3. Probably rook d4. Okay, he goes for rook c6. Protect this one. Now you can take. Now, guys, knight g6, rook f8. Now, knight g6 is a big threat, guys. Knight g6 is a big threat now. Okay, so now after this, b5. b5, why not b5? Protect this pawn. You can take on h5 anytime. Okay, no, after. Okay, okay, so here, if you're taken on knight h5, knight f8 check was there. Knight g3, rook b7, knight f5. Okay, so this is a very interesting game. This is going to be an interesting finish. Guide two pawns on the queen side. White pawns are advanced and going to queen. They are going to queen, and probably this is white is probably running away with the queen, and I guess a7, a6 is uh, a7, a8 is not stoppable. But then king b2 and rook g2 check again. Knight d3 check. Yes, exactly. But then knight e1 check, king e1. Now, how do you stop this? You cannot. And this is lost. Rook a3, but this is a desperate attempt. You can sim king h7, king d1 h4. But this is a desperate attempt, guys. I can simply go e6 b6, and this also is also coming down. So king f2, check, king h2. This is controlled. h2, king h1, and now g4. Okay, take g5, and this is probably, and this is over. This is over. This is over. So very good game by Sindarov to win this. Which round is going on? Acha, ninth round is going on. Let us see what are the other games going on. Oh ho ho! This is a draw as well. Uh, let's see Saptarshi, guys. Saptarshi is playing Bologan, and here he is 2 pawns up. Saptarshi is my friend, as you know, who comes on my channel and commentates with me as well. And this is a very uh, technical end game to convert, because now after rook f8 I'll give checks, and where do you go? So probably now check again. King d5 check. King c6 check. Now rook 8. Now the c4 pawn is under attack. So I guess this is very instructive, guys. Check now here. Rook b1 probably. Or rook a1, sorry. And he goes back again. This is a draw, guys. I don't think this white black can manage to do something because now I have plenty of checks and even take on c4. I can take on c4 as well. Okay, no, take on c4 is a blunder because rook c1 check and I take back. So that was the trick that he was trying. Now rook here, rook a1 check. Uh, don't see a win anywhere here, but I don't know in Blitz anything can happen. And rook king c3, rook h3. Okay, no, king b3, yes, yes. Now c3 and this is the idea. So check, not here. And now the mate is the idea, guys. Okay, okay, check. And now king c2. So Louis position is coming, guys. Very instructive in game, as you can see. King c2, rook h2 probably. Acha, rook d1. Now c3. Can he can he win this? That is the question. In Louis position, the king is on the other side, and here the king is here. Now the check is coming in, and there is no way you can evade that. Interesting endgame, guys. Interesting endgame going on between Shaptarshi Gupta and Bolokon. I don't know who is that. Shaptarshi. And those who are watching right now, if you have not subscribed and liked the channel, kindly do like the stream and subscribe to ChessTube and hit the notification bell, guys. And don't miss out on our content. There are a lot of videos that are coming up right now. Okay, now what is this? It's gone back, and the king has also come to b1. I don't think this is going to end, and this is a draw. King d3, king c2, and it ends in a draw. c2, c2, king c2, and that's a draw. Elementary, guys. Elementary, very elementary endgame. 24 seconds go for this tournament to for the next round to start. 9 rounds are done, and the 10th round, I hope 9th round is done. Yes, exactly 9 rounds are done, and the 10th is about to start. Rozef Rostami from Iran is leading this tournament, and Dieselbot is in the second position. Hari Krishna Elar, Ade, sorry, not Elar, Ade is in the third position. Alexandrov from Belarus, Alexis Alexandrov is in the fourth position. So 1 versus 2 is going on. Sindarov is playing Hari. Will any other match? Okay, so Rajdeep has come up to 15th position. Let's watch this, guys. Rajdeep Sarkar from West Bengal. I am Rajdeep Sarkar. He's playing Xenophilus Love God. He's an IM GM from Peru. I forgot his name. But then let's watch this. And this has Black has taken a London structure, and White has gone for what is this? Come for United or Reti structure. Okay, so let's see. White has gone with e4, and Bishop g6 is played. Probably idea with the idea of take, and now this this bishop is not yet developed from here. So it takes with c pawn, opens up the c file for the rook. Hi Dito Broto. Don't spam. Hi, you know whenever you write hi, Nightbot will reply with welcome to the stream. So don't spam. A5, knight b8, knight c6 exactly. Queen b3, now queen b7 is the target. Queen c7 maybe, and after that knight c6. Okay, so it goes for queen d7, not queen c7 because knight f3 and bishop f4 is also there. Now this pawn is a point of concern for white, maybe in the end game, because that has come for a long way, but that is also restricting this b7 pawn. So either way, let's see what happens. 94, 95, no idea. What should be white's idea here, guys? Rook e2. Okay, so he's planning to do something of this sort. But what is he planning on the e5? Probably 92. That is he planning. That is what he is planning, guys. He's planning for knight d2 here. Okay. Knight d6. Interesting, going for this knight c4 square. Knight d2 can be played here, preventing the knight c4 square. Yes, knight d2 is played. Natural move, guys. Natural move. This is the natural move that comes in. Now knight b5. I don't know what the knight is going to do on b5, because probably he is targeting this, and he has gone with knight. So white, okay, queen d8. Now targeting a5. Queen a4 probably. Exactly, queen a4 is played. Okay, one move can be, yes, bishop d6 take, and then knight e7, rook c4 can be an idea. Just say. So he goes for knight e5. Better, because now you don't have the knight d6 square and knight. Bishop e5, rook e5, knight d6, c4 is the square for the knight. Bishop f1 maybe. Okay, he goes for queen b4, because if you go knight c4, I'll take on b7. So you can go queen c7 here. Queen c7. What is the idea? Rook c7. Interesting. He goes for rook c7. Interesting choice. Not queen c7, but rook c7. Uh, uh, Also, those who are liking here, guys, and you are not subscribed to this channel, kindly do subscribe and hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button, and do not forget to hit the notification bell as well to stay updated with our content, because I am producing some great content for you guys. You can check out there in my playlists. There are a lot of videos. Videos come up yesterday only from somewhere, and an invitational with Prabhu's emphatic victory over I am Ritvi Raja in the second round of the semi-final. Go and check out that video, guys. That is a very very good game. Uh, he just played a opening masterpiece there, and outplayed his opponent in the opening with some preparation. Okay, so queen d8. Now probably is the idea, if you knight c4, if you take, I will take back with rook into c4, and then target the a5 pawn. That is the idea, guys. H4, now knight c4, guys. So white is planning to give up this a5 pawn and come. So if you, yeah, knight c4, b c4, rook queen d1, or probably I can go. No, I don't know. Now this pawn is going, because this, I said you that this is going to be. Thank you, Dito Proto. Thank you everyone for subscribing and making it 300 subscribers. Okay, it's again lagging. Okay, Not so, probably my internet. And here we go. Thank you everyone for subscribing and supporting me. Keep supporting, and tell your friends that and spread the word that I'm working and producing chess content for you guys. And now, interesting guys, King G2, and let me say, I just missed out talking to you guys. Rook C4, Queen E1 was played, and Queen D7, G6 take. Okay, now White has a huge idea with Rook H1 and Rook H8. So Black can protect it with Queen F6 maybe. Exactly, Queen F6. And I thought Queen C1. Now, if you give a check, I'll go to King E7. Excuse me. Okay, Queen H6. Queen G7. Now Queen G5. Now the idea is check. So you have to go King E8, I guess. And I guess Rajdev is winning here, guys, because after King E8, that is the only move. Uh, or F6, which we can places here, because with King E8, I go with check, you go with King D7, and I bring the rook down here. Okay, so King G8 was also there. I missed out on the move. Rook H6, targeting Queen H4 and Rook H8, and Black is under extreme pressure, guys. Now F6 is the only move, exactly. Now check, and that is the target, Queen H5, and this is lost, guys. This is lost, and a very, very, very beautiful game from Rajdev. He was probably not doing so well, and then created a beautiful account out of attack out of nowhere, and defeated his opponent. So that was good game by him. Okay, let's see this. Devorshi Mukherjee. He's playing Accurus D11 or Accurio SD11. I don't know who is he, but I've seen him play in many of the Indian tournaments. I don't know his name. Okay, I guess that is Rahul Singh Soram, or yes, I guess so. And Devoshida is down on time. Devoshi Mukherjee, 2300. He's down on time. Rook H1, Rook E5, Rook B1, activating his rook, maybe Rook E7, King G5. So now the idea is, guys, I'll activate my rook, and if you come back with Rook E7, I'll come to Rook D5 and activate my king. This is the attack. If you go here, I'll go King D5, Rook F6, King D5, Rook F6, or I can simply take on here, but then F3 is coming. So I guess he'll go with the C5. If you take, I take back. F3 split and take F2, Rook H8, Rook B1, sorry, not Rook H8. Take D7. I think this is winning for white, guys, because this king is stuck here with the H5 pawn, and my king is free. Now King B7, King C8. He'll give a check again. Okay, no. How do you win this? How do you win this? Because no, this is not a. Because King B8 and I'll again come to D1. I don't see any ways you can win this. Okay, so the checks are going on, and King D8 has been played. Maybe King Rook. Okay, but there is okay A4, A5 doesn't work. Check King B6. Okay, no, he goes for King B7. I don't know. I don't see any way White can convert this, and they're just now repeating the moves, and this ends in a draw. One more game going on, and Okay, guys, interesting. Two of the top top four players, Sherlock and Rolves Rostami, both account has been closed, guys. This account is closed, and the second one, this account violated LH's uh, terms of service. So I don't know what is the reason, but we all know what can be the reason. I'm not mentioning it, but that is the reason both of this account has been closed, and very sad, guys. Very sad. This is the one of the very bad part of online chess is that, and one more game is going on, as you can see on the screen. Very big tournament going on, and if this goes on, then this is very sad. Okay, one more game going on right now. 5 more rounds are going on, guys. Five more rounds are to go. This is the 10th round, and this is a 15 round tournament. So 5 more rounds are yet to start. And let's see. And also another account, Kokushiba, 1234, has also been closed, guys. Let's see. Uh, the match is still going on, and the next round has started. And let's consider on the top game, guys. One versus two. Dieselward versus I am Dieselward versus I am Hari Krishna Are from the south of India. That is the top game that is going on right now, and D4 has been played. And if it is a symmetric structure as of now, let's see how does white and black go for their structures. D5, and white is thinking which structure. Sorry, he's thinking what to adapt. C4, maybe C6. Okay, he takes knight A3, C3, D into C3, C5. Knight C6, bishop F5. If you take, I go to queen A5. Maybe bishop F4, knight C6, rook B1, or bishop F4 can be made with queen A5 because these two are attacked at the same time. So this can be tricky. So white is taking his time right now. So he goes for knight E5, probably recollecting what operating preparations he has. Knight D5. This is under attack, so queen C2 probably. Oh, bishop B2. He goes for bishop B2. Why? Why develop this bishop from here? Probably now bishop A6. Rook E1. Rook B8. Sorry. Rook B8. And then bishop F5. Okay, so E4 is there. You cannot play bishop F5. You can play queen A5. Target this pawn. Exactly. And queen A5 is played. rook c1, queen into c5. These two pawns are isolated pawn. This knight is yes, exactly what I was saying. This knight is misplaced here because this knight has to come here, and maybe then f3 and take the center. Hello, chess noob. Hello, hello, Elia. Hello. Whoop. Okay, so queen f5, queen into f5, bishop into f5, and probably e4 can come in. Bishop into c6, c8, bishop a1, and they have agreed to a draw. Okay, interesting. What? You're so bad. I live in a mansion house and I am Blueface sons. Your opinions are your opinions, Elia. So if you like, you can stay here. If you don't like, you cannot. You can leave. It's your problem. It's your wish. It's your choice. So I don't mind. Let's watch Rajdeep, guys. He has come up after losing two match, and he has come up to the 10th position, and he's playing Satarov Babur. I don't know where is he from. He's from Uzbekistan. Blueface baby. I have no idea what you are talking about, Elia. Okay, h4, h6. Let me consider on the game, and the queen is trapped, guys. The queen is trapped, and he has a bishop and a knight against the queen, which I don't think is good enough. Queen to h5, king h7, king g2 probably, and bring the rook to h1, and king f2 is played instead. So the idea was the same, guys, to bring the. Which camera are you using? I am using the webcam, the inbuilt webcam of my laptop. Atoshikundu. I'm planning to get a new webcam because that will give a very good image quality. I'm planning to get one, but then because of the lockdown, the prices have gone up so up that 1200 piece webcam that was available at 1200 has now gone up to 2500. Okay, take, take. Oh, you cannot take. Sorry, this is completely lost, guys. Uh, Probably he's just playing on because he has the time and this is a very important round for him, so he's just playing on. Let me move on to other games. Okay, let's see this. Aryan Varshney versus Indian Elephant. Okay, Jita Broto. And Queen A5. Hyper Broly is challenging me right now, but then I'm streaming and commentating on the tournament, and Indian Elephant is down, and Aryan has an exchange up, but then he's down on time with 30 seconds left on his clock, but he has a task in his hand because now Knight C5 will come and block it, so he's protecting, he's targeting the D5 weak D5 pawn, maybe Queen B3. Yes, Queen B3, and this pawn is gone. Knight C7 can be played to support it, and that is the only move that can be played to support it. H4, H5 is the idea now. Queen E7, and the scores. If you cannot see the scores, guys, but the scores at this point, like they have played 85 times or 83 times, probably I guess, and they have taken The score is 37 is to 36. So Indian Elephant has 37 and Aryan has 36. So that is a very very close encounter going on right now. And now probably rook e6 is played. Pawn d4. If you take, I take. What if I take? Check. King g2. Check. Okay, exactly. Take. Did d4? Did he blunder? Okay. No. One laptop setup. And after rook b6, Indian Elephant resigns, and the score is now 37-37. Wow, they have played a lot, quite a number of matches, guys. So Aryan version has gone up to fifth, has won this round as well, and has come up to sixth, not fifth. Sorry. Uh, let's see what are the other games that are going on. Sindhara versus Soham. That is Soham Datar. Is that Soham Datar of India? Let me see. Soham Bhattacharya. Okay, let's see. Soham Bhattacharya. Seeing him after a long time, and h3 has played. Interesting, he's low on very low on time, and the queen is also queening, and it is going to queen, and then queen e5 check, coming in, and king h7. So rook a8, and now the h7 mate is certain, and he resigns. So Soham also loses, guys. Soham Bhattacharya, who has been playing, is from West Bengal as well. What I think the cause of the laptop is the two laptop setup, right? What are you saying? I didn't get. What English is this? I didn't get. Okay, let's see if any other interesting game going on. Thunderbolt. Okay, Thunderbolt. Did he just slip back? Thunderbolt is Aditya Mittal, right? Yes. He was playing so well. Thunderbolt was playing so well, and now he's in the 39th position. Wow, he just slipped away. He was leading at the point, yeah, at some point, but I am not using two laptop setup. I am using a single laptop setup. I am streaming from only one laptop, and the cause of lagging is this because my internet goes off, and that is not because of that I have a weak internet. I have 100 Mbps internet, but the service provider doesn't is fluctuating because of the rainy season. That the service in the last few days has been very bad. So that is why there is lag in sometimes because of the internet, not because of the laptop. The laptop is totally fine, guys. And okay, so he's black, and he just drew this. Okay, interesting. So after starting strong, Aditya Mittal has slipped down to some places. What about Costo? Where is he? Let's see. He is at 7.5. Where is he? Let's see. Minidora is also playing. He is also 7.5 at 34th position. 11 rounds are gone. Minidora is Sivankon Dhara. So where is Kostov? Okay, so he's at 36, 7.5. So they're coming up. They're coming up as well. 9.5 is the leader with Dieselbot, and 8.5. So not so far away. Not so far away. Two more wins, and they're in the top half of the table as well. Not top half, like in top 10 or 20. And we have one more game going on, as you can see on the screen. Kishore Jugal versus Intelligent Bishop, and that's a King Rook match that is going to happen in some time. My mom just gave me some food, but I'm not hungry. Anyways, 11th round is going on, so four more rounds to go, guys. and we are waiting for this round to be over, and we'll start off with the next round. And one more game is going on, so there we will I'm waiting for that. Let me see the chat. Okay, so this round is also over, and 30 seconds are left for this tournament to work. Let me see the chat. Hi everyone who are watching right now. If you have not liked the stream, kindly do like the stream and subscribe to Chess Noob and hit the notification bell to stay updated with the content. And you can also check out some beautiful videos that I've posted last night. This is a very beautiful game of I am Mitravo Go from the Samay Raina Invitational Tournament. You can go and check it out. That is a very, very, very good game by Mitravo in a must-win situation. And there are a lot of other videos like I'm coming up with chess tricks and trips videos as well, and some of like a video where there's a the Bong Cloud game is also there of Magnus Carlsen against Wesley So. That is also there. I've analyzed that I've analyzed that as well. And what is other there? Go check out, guys. There are a lot of videos. Do check out. And the round has begun. Okay, we'll watch Mini Dora, guys. Let's see what he is doing. We have not watched him, so let's go and watch him. 80 champion. He's not playing. If you're well, okay, no, he's not playing a very strong players. But let's see. Maybe someone else. Okay, let's see this one. Aryan versus Alexis Alexandrov. That is 4 versus 5 guys. Interesting game. Knight f6. Black is doing fine. Now bishop f5 will come in, and white will go with a4 and b5. h3. Rook c8. So he's indirectly preventing the idea of b5 because I'll take and then c3 is under attack. So that is the idea. Yes, he takes on c3. Now you have to take. I'll take back. I can take and put the knight on e4 as well. But if you take here, I can also play knight e4. So both the ways work. And if you take with bishop e4, so if you take with queen, now knight e4, d bishop e4. Okay, so he goes for bishop d3, knight e4, knight e5 is there also, and then b5, knight e5 and b5. But then black has c5. Sorry, knight e5, b5. But after that, if you go c5, that is also there. So he goes for a4 outside of b5. What does black do here? e6 and b5 is played instantly. These pawns are weak, guys. And now maybe rook into b5 is not possible because rook into c1. So queen into b5. So he goes for and rook c8 and queen b5. This is what is played. Knight d6, knight c4 can be an idea. But this d5 is pawn is hanging right now, so I have to protect that. But how do I protect that? Because if I go rook d8, it will take the c1 c. You cannot play knight c3 because I'll go queen into c7. Now queen into d5 is a threat, but then knight I have knight c3 forking this two. If you take, I go knight c3. So that is also not possible. So maybe rook a1 and rook a8 can be possible. White is taking his time and he has some time in his clock. queen b2. Interesting. This pawn can be a point of advantage as well as a point of disadvantage for black, because in the long run this can act as a passer and be the reason of pressurizing white, and also this can act as a weakness. As you can see now with b5, b4 is also coming, but black has this, white has this file, black has this file. So this is going to be an interesting game, guys, because now b4 doesn't, because knight c5, d3 and knight c5 is the idea that white is trying at this point. And knight c5 is played. Knight d3 is played, sorry, with the idea of knight c5. Rook c4. You can probably threaten back. Okay, now if you, I can go knight c5, but then knight b4 is anyways coming. So I said to you guys that this b pawn can be very tricky for black. It can be either a reason of his weakness, or it can also act as his power. And now, as you can see, he is creating the pressure on uh, white with the support of this pawn on b5, which is acting very strong. Rook a3 has been played, and knight a4. Interesting. As you can see, black is creating a lot of pressure at this point of time. Queen c7, exactly, queen c7 is played. Knight c5, white giving up a pawn to open up this chance of counter attack. Interesting. Okay, so the idea is if you take, if you take with the queen, I go, okay, but then I have rook c1 check as well. Okay, now if you take, I have rook c1 check. That was good to move away, because now my idea is I'll take and simply take up the pawn, because you don't have rook 8 check. g3, making the square for the king, because h2 was protected by the queen on c7. I can take and take with queen, but then, okay, so probably now white is trying king g2 and take. That is the idea. Aryan is low on time, guys. Now king g2 will be played. Yes, king g2 is played. Now my idea is I'll take, because you don't have rook c1 anymore. Queen c6 is played. But what if I take? Okay, so I take back and I have the support. Knight d3 is played. Queen f6, and now black is trying for what? And both of them are down to down below 10 seconds, guys. Down below 10 seconds to one, and queen f5 is played. Now queen e4 check is the idea. Queen e4 check is the idea. Okay, he goes for b4, b4 and rook c3, rook c3. Take now. Now this b4 pawn is on hold. Yes, exactly. Now he's a pawn down. He's a pawn down. I said you that this can be a very tricky position for black. And now both of them are down to, and Aryan version is down to. Okay. This is going to be, and he has lost this pawn as well, and he has ultimately succumbed under time pressure and has blundered. And now after the exchange of queens, he has lost the b and the d pawn as well, and now is completely 2 pawns down. And now white has enough time to just simply convert this position, because it's completely 2 pawns up, and he's slowly exchange the pawns and win with this extra 2 pawns. Let's see if there are any interesting games. Okay, so 2 versus 4 is going on. Dieselwood versus Satrap Babur. Interesting, guys. This let's go and watch this as well because this is also very interesting matchup uh, where both the players are fighting for the championship at this moment, and this is a very opposite color. This is a very interesting game because this is opposite color end game, and now black is under time pressure, guys. Black is under severe time pressure, and this looks like to be a very complicated end to a very. Okay, now he has lost a pawn, and now that after rook c6. Okay, now this is completely winning for white, guys. Dieselbot is winning this as well. Mm, not completely winning, but winning for sure because anything can happen at this point of time now because black has this after rook f3 black has this f pawn, so there can be some counter players, so, and black is protecting the f7 pawn as well. Okay, rook f7 now take on f3 and c6 or h6. Okay, maybe rook h3, rook h3 exactly h7 f3 king. Okay, so he has the king as well, and now he has these two pawns which can roll down and probably will be enough for him to win this game. And now c6 exactly. Now these two pawns are unstoppable, guys. Check maybe and king f1, and that is it. And black has resigned, and Dieselbot wins this game and takes up the top position, I guess. Yes, exactly. He is 10.5 and leading this tournament at this moment, guys. Okay, AVS 2000. Who is he? Alexis Sorokin. Okay, that is good. Alexis Sorokin. He's also playing in this tournament, guys. Guki. Who is this? Guki. That is that Gukesh? I don't think that is Gukesh. Anyways, so now the two games are going on. Mitravo versus Alexis Kirev is going on, guys. Let's see this. Mitravo has not fared that well in this tournament, and he is at the 25th position at this moment, and he's a queen. He's a queen. This is a very interesting game, guys. Let's see this. Let's see this queen versus rook knight. This is probably a draw, and still he's going on, trying if anyhow white blunders something, then he has a point. He can take the point out of this game, but then this is very unlikely. Let's see what happens. Ideally, this is a very interesting game. It can be very tough to convert. And as you can see, he's trying his best, but then white has created a very good castle for him for the king, and where he is just moving his pieces. And I think this is queen d2 now. Okay, he goes to queen d3. Now queen c2. But then nothing. I don't see anything. Okay, no, queen c2 was a blunder because 95 check was that. So that he's trying his best. But the problem is I have a fortress because I'll keep the rook with the support of my knight and then support the knight with my king. So how do you improve? And he's just trying hard. If he can churn out something out of this position, and if you can see, guys, there are 32 spectators at this moment of this game on LHS. You cannot see that, but I can see. But there are at this point 32 spectators who are spectating this game, including me. So this is a very. Uh, oh wow! Oh wow! Oh wow! He just lost on time, guys. He just lost on time. Interesting. Interesting, guys. He just lost on time. So Mitra went on and on and on and on, and with the perseverance, he ultimately won this game. And he is back in the top 10, guys. Mitra is back in top 10, and he's at this point in the 8th position. As you can see, he's at the 8th position at this point, and the round 13 has begun. Round 13 has begun, and we'll maybe spectate Mitra in this game. And this is the fight of two Bengal players, guys. Mitravo is right now playing Rajdeep Sarkar. So let's see. It's 8 versus 10. Both of them are playing well, and both of them. Okay, Mitravo has gone again with the G4. He has again gone with G4. Interesting. This is exactly the move he played yesterday. Not exactly this move, but the G4 was the move that he played yesterday in Catalan, which was in very important for his victory. Like it took, it was a very. He said that it was like an preparation that he made 1 year back. He used yesterday to win a game in a must-win situation against Raja Ritvi R. And after G4, knight F6 take, and knight F3 has been played. Let us see how does White continue from this position, because now this G file is totally open. Okay, 95 G6, Bishop G7, Bishop D3. Sorry for that. Extremely sorry. Okay, he goes for Bishop D6 after G6. Interesting. Now targeting this pawn on d5. If you take, I sorry, if you take, I take back, and now the d5 pawn is weak, and I'll go bishop g2. After this, and target this pawn on d5. If you play moves like bishop e6, I go bishop g2 and target this pawn. Okay, you cannot go bishop e6 at this point because of the b7 pawn is hanging right now. So if you got things like bishop c7, I'll go bishop d6. And if you take, and now I'll take back with bishop or knight. Yes, I'll take back with the bishop, because now this is very weak, and the white king is more weak. Black's king is more weak than white's king here at this point. As you can see, it's very weak, and it's 8 versus 10 at this point. Knight f7, rook f8. Okay, so something like f4 can come after rook f8. Yes, knight f7 has been played, rook f8, and take, and bishop d2 and long castle. This is completely a very good position for white, guys, because after long castle, black doesn't has bishop e6. So he goes for knight d7. Now he's planning knight b6, and then he has to come bishop e6, and then long castle. So it is going to take some time for black to settle down his position. So now, what about knight b6? We'll go bishop. Okay, so f4. He's stopping f4 probably with knight c3. Knight e2. He probably stopped f4. But now black has gone knight d5 with again the idea of f4. But f4 can be made by e4. That is also a point. So are both of them trying to? Is white planning to? Okay, he takes, and bishop b4. Okay, so probably now knight f4 exactly, and knight b6. Okay, knight f6, better. f3. Now king f2 will come. Okay, he goes for king d2. Now knight e5. Uh, as you can see, guys, here in this position, it's opposite color bishop endgame, but the black squares are weaker than the white squares of white. So if you can see, so this can be a very beneficial for white in creating some chances in this position. And after long castle, this king is here, bishop e5 maybe, or bishop f4. He'll stay here with this bishop of controlling this diagonal of king, and maybe he'll come to bishop f4 and knight e5 and control this 2 3 squares important for the king. And then okay, knight c4 is also coming, and after bishop f4, knight c4 check, king e2, rook e8 kinds of. So so interesting, guys. So as you can see, a lot of things are coming in this the dynamic position at this point. If you see at the first go, it may seem like that it is a very dull position, no king is on the board. But then as you look, have a deeper watch on the position, maybe you can understand how dynamic is this and how many plans are just coming in Now rook c7 cannot be played and c6 is going, guys, because rook c7 is made by knight into c6 and your rook on c7 is under attack with the bishop on f4, and you can take on bishop into f4. But then if you now play rook c7 and go knight into c6, rook into c6, and that protects, so he goes for knights. Huh? Check, check, and this. Wow, did he just blunder a piece? Exactly. Rajdeep just simply blundered a piece, and Mitravo with this win has come up to the fourth position. Guys, he's playing very well. As you know, he's in very good touch. Let's see what are the other games that are going on. 1 versus 5. Let's see. Dieselbot versus Sindarov. Sindarov is, I guess, from. Yes, Jahovic Sindarov is from Uzbekistan. And Black is under. Okay, Black is not doing so well because after Queen d3, now Bishop a6 was the idea, and planning mate on g7. But now after Queen d3, if you go Bishop h6, I take and exchange the queen. So what are the ideas that White can have here? Let me see. He's taking his time. This cannot be also done because the back rank is also weak. So what are the other plans? What are the other plans, guys? And there are like 19 spectators at this moment watching this game, guys. Interesting. Rook c1 is played. Bishop e4 now attacking the pawn on f5, which is like very crucial in this position and holding up all the squares here on the king side of black. So it's now come with bishop e4 and targeting the f5. Goes for rook c7, queen f1, take, and he supports it as well. Rook e7, guys. If you take, I mate. Okay, but then there is bishop g2. Okay, so that is also there. So I was saying if you go rook g2 here, I have bishop g2, queen g2, queen g2, king g2, and then take. What? And bishop f7. Oh wow, white just won. Sindarov just won with a simple take. Wow, that was very very good. I had this idea. Let me see if any other game is going on. Okay, let's see this. Xenophilus Lovegood versus Cookie1124. I don't know who is Cookie1124. He's from Chennai and he's a GM. I'm hoping that is Gukesh. I don't know. I have not Gookie, maybe Gukesh, but I don't know. He's from Chennai and he's playing against Xenophilus Lovegod. That is a GM from Peru, I guess. Yes, Peru. And White is doing well. Uh, yeah, maybe now King B5 and take on A5. Okay, I don't think that Rook C2 was a good move. Take King D5. Now this is going on, and I think White might just have messed up the position. Okay, and Rook A1, Rook A2. Now A3 is the idea, and I think Black is winning this, guys. Yes, A3 can be played. If you take B4, take. No, you cannot take because that is losing. Yes, take and King G2 exactly. I'll queen. Now I'll go exactly. Now I have to check, and that is winning. Oh, what a slick win, guys! What a slick win. Because a2 a1 was very crucial for the king to take an h1 queen. Otherwise, they would have queened at the same time, and then that would have been also winning because I get the f3 g4 pawn. But then still, three games are going on. I'll keep it there and give my voice some rest. Yes, Cookie 1124 is GM Cook HD. Yes, I was wondering whether it is him or not because his LHS ID does not confirm that it is Cookish. If you're seeing this game, guys, Black had just one move to win Bishop f5 check, and it would have won. Bishop f5 check, King f5, Queen h1, and instead he took on f5, and this has now become tricky. Though this is also winning, probably. Okay, now taking on d4 is worse. Now he's losing. Wow, wow, what a turnaround. Just unbelievable. And this is going to go on. And they're going to play till mate. At least, and I think this gives the players at the top a rest, a bit more of rest, because playing 15 rounds at a go can be very tricky. So that is also a point. And the ranking of the 13 rounds says I am Hari Krishna Hare is leading. I am this is what is who I don't know, but Sindarov and both of them are leading with 10.5 points. There is Alexis Alexandrov, Satarov Bubor, Mitravo, Gukesh, uh, Aryan Varshney, Indian Elephant, Aguntuk. Okay, Sayantan Das has come up in top 10. Uh, Xenophilus Aronok is also there. Thunderbolt has come up to 16. Infinity Stones is also there. Vaishali has, after a rough start, had come up to 9 positions. So they are all doing well, guys. And we are looking at the last two rounds, and we will watch this Gukesh versus Dieselbot. Let's see. That is the opening. This knight c6 is being seen very recently, guys, because uh, we know in the Queen's Gambit, we don't generally see knight on c6 because we want to push the pawn on c5. But this nowadays has been a trend because we come to 95 and 95, and with the idea of c6. So this is being seen recently. Now bishop d5 is played. Probably trying knight e4 or e5, something like this. And here, knight e5, bishop g2, king g2. Take, take, c5. Okay, no, take can be dealt with this take as well. But then I have knight d5. Also, you can come with queen d5 check and then take. Uh, I will prefer white in this position, guys. He looks to have a good position. Yes, he goes for queen d5 check, probably f3 exactly. Now e4 is the idea. He'll go for e4, queen b5, and I take knight e5. But if I take, you take and go knight e5 and then play rook c1 and queen c2. Probably that is a good idea. Okay, he goes for f4, queen a6. He's just moving the queen away, and now he'll go for knight e5 and rook c1 and queen c2. Probably. Or maybe he can go for rook c1, but then e5 is there. No, e5 is made by knight into e5, so that is not a problem. Rook c1 maybe here. I was thinking of knight e5 and then rook c1. Let's see. This is Gukesh games, guys. Queen e2. Yes, exactly. Queen e2. That is a better move. And then now rook c1, rook d1. This is better for white, guys. Because this queen is misplaced. These pieces are not playing, like this knight has nothing to do with the center. White has a strong center as well. So I guess this is better for Gukesh. And e6 is played. Now knight e5, rook c8, or rook c1, simple. Go for rook c1. Knight e5 has queen b6 targeting the b3 pawn, so that is also what we have to keep in mind. Oh, he goes for rook ac1. Probably he's keeping the rook in this file with preventing knight e5, king f1. Interesting. So probably he's trying to exchange the queen because he knows that he has a better position here, and knight e7 has been played, stopping knight e5. Rook c2, rook c1 can also be played. Okay, bishop c3 are targeting this place. If you play b6, I'll go knight b5 and knight a3 and knight b5. Knight a3 and knight b5 can be an idea. Targeting this one. Okay, so knight e3 goes knight e3. Interesting. And he doesn't exchange the queens, but then takes his queen to a spot where it's doing nothing. I don't know. I didn't get that, but probably the endgame is much not much good for him as well. So that is why he's trying to keep the king on the queens on the board so that he can like play for something. And now knight c5 after d5. This is the problem. After d5, knight c5, he gets a solid outpost on the knight for the right of the c5. Not an outpost, but a solid square for the knight on the d5. Rook d1 is played. H5, interesting. Now h4 is the idea. King g2. You can go h4. Okay, now the idea is take. Take. Oh, okay. The rook is on d5, d1. I didn't see that. Sorry. Now the idea is take. So he takes back. F e6. this knight, this pawn is a very useful pawn because it's protecting the d5 pawn and not letting the knight to jump from e3 to d5. Now knight has jumped to here, e5 will be coming, and this g6 pawn is weak, so he's targeting that pawn. White take. Let's go and see some other game. What is going on? Mitrova versus Alexei Alexandrov. Let's see that. 9 versus 6. That is also a very interesting one. Okay, so Alexandrov is going for the attack, and he also has a central pass pawn. This knight is also pretty well placed on b4, but okay, not doing so much of thing because white has threats like this. He's planning to sacrifice something here on d5 to free his position, guys. His bishop c3 is played. Planning to take because this bishop is not good, and this knight can be good in the future because all these pawns are blocking this bishop, and he has nothing to do here. Knight a6, rook f2, knight f2, knight c7, queen c2, knight e8. Okay, so he's planning to bring the knight to t6, and what after that? Targeting c4 with bishop a6. Okay, nice. If you look at the watch, guys, Alexandrov not so is down on time. Not so not it's he's down on time. And bishop b2 is split. Rook e7. Queen e8 and g5. Okay. Now if you take, I take with rook because this f5 is hanging. Okay, so he goes for bishop c8 and bishop g4, and this f5 pawn is protected. And they are repeating moves. Okay. So probably this is going to end in not a draw because Mitro just goes for it with bishop d7 and probably is not going to. And with queen c8, he is now attacking this one as well. But then rook f3 comes back and support this pawn, and now with rook f7 is the idea of take, and g6 is also played. So now white will try h4, h6 exactly, e4. Wow. Now the game is going to, at least not in inner draw, guys. This is not going to any inner draw. If you go h7, I'll go take. So it takes, and I guess if you take, I go rook h7. So you have to take with the rook, but then e4 is falling. So Mitrov is probably calculating if you can take on the king, and then this, and then he has rook h8. He goes for bishop e2, rook h8 is played, and knight d6. This pawn is the target now. Knight c8 or knight c4. Okay, even better. Okay, it's going on, guys. Very interesting game. Bishop f5. Okay, so he goes for it. Take. Now take on g6. Bishop f3. If you go check, I'll take. If you go rook into f6, rook h1, check, king h2. I don't know. I don't think this is very good for black. I think without not taking the draw, he has might just have messed up this game. G7, rook e8, check, rook e2, rook, king f4, and I think this is lost for Mitrova because now this is a double check, and this is lost exactly. He could have gone for the draw, but Mitrova is ambitious. But this could be very difficult for him now to come back, and like he would have taken the draw and tried to win the next game. But now he's a very ambitious boy and wanted to win this. But now with this loss, he has flipped to 10th position. And Sindarov with this win has gone up to the 11th position. Nice. And I am Bondhu versus. Okay, this is an interesting game going on, guys. I am Bondhu versus AVS 200. AVS 200 is, I guess, if I'm not wrong, is Alexis Sorokin. He's rated 2521. Probably a GM on IM for sure, but he's not titled here. So this is a very, very interesting matchup. King D2. Okay, King D3. Oh, Bondhu is black. Okay, I just got confused. AVS is white and Bondhu is black. I thought for a second I thought this is coming here and this is going there, but it is just the opposite, guys. What about this? Ah, and this ended in a draw. Oh wow. The final round is going to start, guys. The final round is going to start, and this has been a very, very strong tournament. You can understand that out of 14, 11 of 0.5 is leading. So how tough is it? Because generally we see 1 point or 1.5 less than the total number of rounds played, but here it is 2.5. So it has been a very, very hard tournament, as you can see. And the last round has started. And in this round, guys, I will quickly move on from one game to the other, and probably we'll spectate it from here only. We'll spectate all the games from here. Let's see if I can make. No, I cannot. We'll spectate all the games from here. Is all the games visible? No, I don't think everything is visible. So probably we'll. Let's see. I am trying to make all the boards visible as far as I can, but then it's still cutting out. But probably we'll take a look on the top two boards for sure. Sindarov versus Satarov Power. There is 1 versus 3, and Indian Elephant versus Drizzlebot that is going on. And if you can see in the uh, right board, because this is for the championship, guys. If you can see in this board, the on the board which my cursor is there, here it is a Rilo pitch game that has been played, and white is going for the usual attack that he goes for on the king side with h3 g4, and black has replied with h5 and g6. So that is also a point. You can see on the left hand side of the board that is there is also relay is going on between Sindarov and Satara Babur. So two of the relay games are going on, and if you come down the next game, Thora Niche, which is Gukesh D versus Alexis Alexandrov, and Zubair. I am Zubair versus Hari. That is Hari Krishnan R.A. from the Tamil Nadu. So that is this is very, very exciting finish to this game, guys. To this tournament, not this to the game. And those who are watching right now, if you have not liked or subscribed to this channel, kindly do like the stream and subscribe to stay tuned and hit the notification bell to stay updated with the content. Thank you guys. Okay, uh, let us see what is going on in the rest of the two matches in the round. Kukesh in this position looks on this position. If you can see Kukesh position, okay, it is cutting out, so I'll just maximize it. Here, Gukesh positions looks to be uh, okay. He has this weak c6 square that he can control, so probably he can double here, and yes, he goes for knight c6. Take the d file, and in this game, I would say White has a slight edge. Going back, if you see this game, Hari versus Zubair, this is also, guys, at the first. These are the two pawn islands. So black is pressurizing on the c4. Maybe something like queen a5 can come in. Okay, b7 is also weak. So even black can try something like this. This can be a very good idea, guys. And then maybe bring the queen to this side because this knight on is not there. So this can be a very good idea. Knight h5, knight f4, knight d3, and black is taking his time and is down to 48 seconds against Sri who is like, did he got disconnected or something? No, he's there. He plays queen a5. What about queen into b7? I don't know. Okay, we'll come back to this game and let's see what is going on to the. Okay, so this game, Diesel versus Indian Elephant is on fire, guys. Diesel on the versus Indian Elephant is on fire because where are the pawns of the king side of the white? Where did it go? Okay, why did he sacrifice? Interesting. Okay, interesting, guys. Very interesting final round going on at this moment in the Sri Manohar Parikkar International Open tournament above 2000. So that is the above for all the players above 2000 rating. Uh, and also players, there are players who are not rated above 2000 but they can play only by playing entry fee, and above 2000 players are playing absolutely for free. So this is a very good tournament organized by the Goa Chess Association, or I forgot the name of the organizer. Oh, chess circle. They are organizing it, so that is a very good tournament that is going on. Meanwhile, I can see King Lusty Star is okay. No, Sindarov is spectating this game because that is Dieselbot is his closest opponent at this moment. And after queen into f6, queen into g5, queen into g5, bishop into g5, and the pawns are equal. Okay, so now probably white is going. Now I think now white has better chances in this position because the king is weak here. Although white's king is also weak here, but still the double bishops are looking at this. Anything can happen, guys. Let us go back and see what happened in Sindarov's game. Okay, Sindarov is playing and spectating that game at the same time. Wow, nice. So probably he's keeping an eye on the watch on that game as well. Nice. What is the result? And this is a typical trilopes position, guys, with white slowly pushing on for some advantage. And after 95, queen to maybe e5 and d5 can also be played. Okay, so he's preparing for c5 and then d5, not e5, sorry, c5 and then d5. Probably he's preparing for d5 because yes, 5, yes, knight c4, maybe knight d7 is played. Okay, queen d2. Okay, this game is also going on, and this is the last game, guys. This is the first time we're seeing that they have gone to down to the like 15 seconds, and they're now still in the end game with so much pieces on the board. So you can understand how much is at the stake with all the players playing and going over the title. Okay, so let's see. What about the other positions? Mitravo versus Aranok is going on, guys. Mitravo versus Aranok is also going on. Nice. There are two of the strongest players of Bengal are playing against each other, and Mitravo is up on time and also on board, I guess, with the king inside, king e8. Oh, this is the opposite color bishop in game, so this is going to be tricky as well. Okay, that is great. That is great. This is also going on, and Mitrova has 4.5 scores, 14.5 score over 6.5 over. I don't know, but this is a very he's a pawn up. He has a passport on d5, but it will be very interesting to see how he converts this position, or is he able to convert this position at all or not. Let us go back. Let us go back and see. Okay, so the first, so the top two has drawn their game, and Dieselbot is still playing Indian Elephant. So this is the game we are keeping an eye watch, guys, because Dieselbot at this moment I think is on uh, 11, and he if he wins he goes to 12, and he has a better tiebreak than Sindarov, so he's going to win the championship as well. So this is going to be an interesting finish, guys. Because now Dieselbot is looking for the win, and now he is getting a piece as well, and probably with this win he's going to get, and he has won this, guys, and with this win he has taken the top spot for sure, and he has taken the top spot. As you can see, he is well ahead with 115 tiebreak score over 107 of Sintra, so he's probably winning this tournament, guys. And all the players are done, top players are done. Okay, so this is the game we are keeping an eye watch. Next is this Mitrova versus I don't know. Bishop c5, bishop c4, Arnuk, and both of them. Probably Mitro is trying to somewhere trick his opponent to king c6. Now king c7. Not okay, no, because check exactly. Now he has managed to, but then okay, okay, interesting, guys, interesting any game finish. This is going to be an interesting finish. Now white is a pawn up, but this is the opposite color bishop in the game, and this is going to be a very tricky game to finish. And you cannot say what happens, because anything can happen in this position. Black is taking his time. Maybe now this will come in, guys. This should be white idea. This should be what uh, this should be this should be what white is aiming for at this moment. And as you can see, he's taking his time. Now king d4, bishop f7, from bishop b3. Okay, so now he's blocking of the king, but then f4 is there exactly. Now take. Now he has another pass pawn here, but the king has been blocked off. But I always have this check. Okay, bishop f5 with the idea of bishop d8 and bishop e7. Now he'll check and come to bishop e7, support this pawn, as well as protect. Now plan with bishop g5. Now this will come in h5. Very interesting endgame going on, guys. Very interesting endgame going on. Now king f7, and this has been designed. Okay, so now after this, if you go here, I come with the king here. If you go here, this is complicated. And this was some excellent display from Mitravo to defeat, I don't know, in a very complicated opposite color endgame. And here are one of the game is going on, Chessram versus SD11. But more or less, we have the results in front of us, and I'll just go through it once the tournament is finished. And it is done, guys. So finally, it is over, guys. And Sindarov, Dieselbot, I am Dieselbot, has won this tournament. I don't know who is he because his name is not here, but he has won this tournament. And in the second position, we have Sindarov GM, that is Jahovir Sindarov from Uzbekistan. Hari Krishna Ade has finished third. Satarov Babur from Uzbekistan has finished fourth. Gukesh has finished fifth. Alexis Alexandrov from Belarus has finished sixth. Aditya Mittal has finished seventh. Mitra has finished eighth. Deep Sen Gupta has finished ninth. Aryan Varshney has finished 10th. Anand Lakshman has finished 11th. FL Srihari has finished 12th. AVS 2000, that is uh, Alexis Sorokin, Alexei Sorokin has finished 13th. Vaishali has finished 14th. I am Zubair has finished 15th. Egor Bogdanov. Egor Bogdanov from I don't know where. Ukraine has finished 16th. The GM from Peru has finished 17th. Aranok has finished 18th after the loss in the last round. Accurus SD11 has finished 19th. Infinity Stones, that is Raja Ritrikar, I am Raja Ritrikar from India, has finished 20th. Sayantan Das has finished 21st. Rakesh Kumar 22. Super Chess 2002, who is that? Oh, Indian P GM Indian P has finished 23rd, and Machu Picchu has finished 25th. Rajdeep Sarkar has finished 26th. Om Kadar has finished 27th. Devorshi Mukherjee has finished 29th, so that is also a good point for him. And that is it, guys. More or less, that is it from this tournament. And thank you for everyone for watching, and those who are watching right now and have not yet subscribed to the channel, kindly do subscribe to Chess Noob and hit the notification bell to stay updated with the content. This was a very long stream of 2.5 hours, not very long, but the long stream for 2 hours. I could have started streaming from 3:30 only, but then I chose not to because my throat is also paining. I might be back in the night to play some chess at 9 or 9:30, probably with some variant or something with some players. But till then, kindly hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button and subscribe, and keep supporting. If you want to donate, there is a UPI link in the description box. Please do support me, and also check out my other videos that are coming out uh, on my channel. Go and watch them as well. There are very good contents out there for you guys, and that is for till for today. I don't know for now. I don't know for today or not because I might come back. But till then, goodbye and see you guys.
I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. भरली दागी, जिनकी सिंगारा